I am so excited for you to be joining me over the next few vlogs as I explore Scotland's history and its castles. Everything I saw and did was on a guided tour, so after jumping onto the tour bus, our guide Al, a born and bred Scotsman, gave us a quick rundown of the driving route and locations we would visit. We started our drive out of Edinburgh with a quick stop at Forth Rail Bridge, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, before taking the Queen's Ferry crossing into the Kingdom of Fife, which was once an ancient Pictish kingdom, before we arrived in Falkland. We are in the village of Falkland. We're about to head into Falkland Palace, but first we've got a couple minutes to just walk around, and I didn't realise that this is the place where one of the Outlander scenes is actually filmed, where Jamie Fraser is staring at Claire from this spot right here. These streets are literally the cutest thing ever. Someone's got a Dalmatian. Is it open? Yay! Oh my god. No way, this is perfect. So I'm going to Goodwood Revival and we've got to dress in like 1920s to 1950s style fashion. And this place looks absolutely perfect.
All the dresses in here are new.
Okay.
The ones through there are second-hand vintage and pre-loved.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah. That's pretty. No, it really is so freaking pretty.
Should I try it on?
Go for it. I didn't buy anything from that shop, but I did get the business card because, like I said, I'm going to Goodwood Revival and that shop is absolutely perfect. I can't wait to come back here and do some shopping. Falkland Palace, cared for by the National Trust, is a Renaissance palace with connections to monarchs such as Mary, Queen of Scots. The history of Falkland dates back to the 12th century, but what you see today is mostly early 16th century and much of it restored in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. King James IV had the original castle transformed between 1501 and 1513, and further monarchs continued to make additions after. It is said that Falkland was one of Mary Queen of Scots' favourite places to escape the politics and turmoil of her life, and she visited frequently and even played in this tennis court, which is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, in the world. Can you imagine Mary playing here? So we are in currently what is a reproduction of what they believe Mary Queen of Scots rooms would have looked like here, or the Queen's rooms. Falkland Palace did fall to ruin, so a lot of it has been restored and it's not necessarily the original, but it's still really cool to be here and experience what it would have been like. My favourite part of the palace was the chapel, where you can see some remnants of the original castle, such as what's left of the paint on the pew and some parts of the vaulted ceiling. There's so much going on, I don't know what to do with myself. Wow. That's a very, very old door, isn't it? So we've just come out of one of... I'm sorry. Look out this window. No, it is literally also cute. We've just come out of the Catholic chapel, which is one of the remaining original parts of the palace. And I think we're now heading to the royal quarters and Mary Queen of Scots rooms, which I'm especially excited for, and some sun. Wow, this is incredible. Ooh, they got smell boxes.
I love this. Black Plague.
Thyme or sage? Do you want to have a smell
Yes.
before I reveal it?
Yes. No.
What are you thinking?
Wait, now we just smell the wood.
One more.
Oh, this is like something, rose petals, I'm gonna say.
Let's have a look. Oh, what? How? How did you get that? How did you get that? What the heck?
I'm impressed.
We are in St Andrews. We've been dropped here for lunch, so we're going to have a wander around the main high street first before we get something to eat, and then heading off to Dunnottar Castle, which I'm super excited about. I pretty much can't help but pull my camera out every 5 seconds because everything is so scenic and there is so much history absolutely everywhere. It's so stunning. Dunnottar Castle, dramatically perched on a cliff overlooking the North Sea, is one of Scotland's most striking historic sites. Though there was likely a Pictish fort here as early as the 5th century, the stone castle we see today mainly dates from the 15th and 16th centuries. It played a key role in Scotland's history, from sheltering the Scottish crown jewels during Cromwell's invasion to being a prison for Covenanters in the 17th century. So we are at Dunnottar Castle and we are heading down 300 steps to go into the actual castle, buy tickets to go in. It looks insane, absolutely epic, like on the cliff face. The castle was gradually abandoned by the early 1700s and fell into ruin, but its powerful presence still remains. Standing here, it's easy to imagine the lives, battles, and betrayals that shaped this once mighty fortress. In 1685, nearly 167 Covenanters made up of 122 men and 45 women who opposed interference in the Church of Scotland were imprisoned here in appalling conditions, held in a small cellar known as Whig's Vault. 25 men escaped, 2 of which fell to their deaths and 15 were recaptured and suffered torture. The remaining were put on a ship to New Jersey and very few survived. My favourite part of the castle was the 14th century keep. It felt like stepping back in time, walking through the doorways and into the Great Hall, which would have once served as a dining room, ceremonial hall, and a place of court business. Imagine the walls hung with portraits and colourful tapestries, the smells of the food, and the rowdiness of the keep's tenants. This is so cool. I actually have shivers. So how did you find Dunnottar Castle?
Really, really, really nice.
We were saying it was a lot bigger than we were expecting it. From the outside, it looks like you're going to go in and have just one tower and a bunch of ruins, but it was so huge, so expansive. You could see pretty much all the working parts of the castle, from rooms and living quarters to stables to kitchens to a ballroom, drawing room, some room where apparently it's haunted by I don't know who. A lady in green?
Scandinavian looking. And a greyhound dog or reindeer or something.
What, it's haunted by animals as well?
Yeah.
I can't talk and vlog and climb. No, I can't climb and vlog at the same time. So we've just arrived into our hotel in Aberdeen and it's lovely. Iris is just in here. Apparently there's a bath. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, that's a good bath.
I know.
That's a decent sized bath. But yeah, this is our hotel room. Super spacious. It was a little bit last minute getting Iris on the trip, which is why we have a bed that we're sharing. But I mean, it's huge. But yeah, you can tell this hotel is old because please look at this phone. Who even uses these phones anymore? Like, this is basically ancient. But yeah, so this is our hotel. This is the Douglas, the Aberdeen Douglas Hotel. So we are about to head out to dinner. We found an Indian place. We're gonna go for some Indian tonight. But I'm gonna close off this vlog now. We're gonna go have some dinner, come back, have an early night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, bright and early, for another day of exploring Scotland's beautiful wild landscapes and castles.